With the support of our critical thinking, we humans love to make predictions about our future. While some people just predict things like humans will have wings to fly, which seems quite far from reality, some genius makes the prediction that comes true. Not only are the Simpsons experts in making these predictions, but many famous names have also made some predictions that have already started to come true. In today's video, we will take about 10 prophecies that are about to fulfill. But before we continue, make sure to press the subscribe button to be a part of the community. Let's get started. Number 10. Vannevar Bush's prediction of metaverse. In 1945, a visionary scientist named Vannevar Bush, who is also known for his active public intellectual role in World War II, predicted something astonishing about the future. An essay that was published in the Atlantic Monthly named As We May Think shared some predictions about the technology and information. In the essay, he conceptualized a device that he described as a theoretical machine that would store and manage the information, which he called the Memex. His idea was that humans will be able to have their personal space where they will store all of their information using technology. He proposed the idea of information more like a digital asset, as if he knew everyone will have digital information to store. He also wrote that the information will be connected through some link. And it won't be wrong to say that his predictions have very much come true. Bush was exactly predicting the internet. The information is connected to the World Wide Web as Bush predicted. And he was also true in the part about humans possessing digital assets to store. It can be translated as us storing our pictures and documents on computers, which we would never want to lose. The idea can also be translated as humans storing their money on technologies like blockchain. Bush thought he was suggesting a modern version of the trunk box, but didn't know it would be translated into reality. Some people also suggest that Bush's prediction will even go further to a point where humans will have nothing physical to store, but all digital assets. And this has already started to come true with the metaverse. Number 9. The prediction of universal language. An ancient Greek philosopher and historian, Herodotus, who lived from 425 BCE to 484 BCE, made some commendable predictions about the global language. Herodotus was also known as the father of history. In his time, thousands of languages were spoken, and people were not even able to keep account of all the languages. In his work during the rise of the Persian Empire, Herodotus mentioned the idea of a standardized language known as Royal Road or King Road. According to the philosopher, the King Road was a network of roads that stretched over 1,600 miles across the Persian Empire. The roads were connected, and the transfer of information through this road was very common. Throughout the road, a common language was used, which made the exchange of information easy. Cut to this day, when the world is so global that most of us use a common language, and that happens to be English. Most people speak English, and in the last few years, thousands of people have learned English, making the Herodotus prediction right. And some people assume that this prediction has not been completely fulfilled, but is about to. In a few years, it is expected that almost everyone will speak English, and Herodotus's idea will become a reality which will stretch not just over the 1,600 miles of road, but across the entire globe. Number 8. Tesla's prediction about robots. We all are familiar with Tesla through his work for science, but how many of you know that Tesla also predicted the future? Tesla was known for his bold statements about the future of technology, and most of his statements have come true. In an interview with Collier's magazine in 1926, Tesla shared an idea of machines becoming capable of achieving a level of intelligence. He predicted that machines will be able to operate autonomously. This idea translates to robots and artificial intelligence. The prediction of AI has come true, and the use of AI in our daily life has also become significant. In many countries, AI is operated everywhere to monitor things like traffic. If Tesla could somehow see today's world, he would be happy to find his prediction becoming true. Some human-looking robots like Sophia have also been built. From workers to waiters, now robots have become a casualty. And in a few years, we might see workplaces filled with robots rather than humans. But will they take over humans? Let's wait for the future to see that. Number 7. Max Weber's prediction on human behavior. Max Weber, a famous German sociologist, economist, and political theorist, has predicted the future of human behavior. His works tell humans a lot about the impact of modernization and the rise of industries on societies. And so far, his prediction about the impact of technology has come true. Weber argued that modernized society gets closer to efficiency in work, but it also causes detachment from work. The high-performing technology makes humans feel a sense of alienation from the work that our forefathers used to do. Modernization leads us to a disconnection from labor. He predicted that there will be a time when humans will completely hate to do physical work, and this prediction has come true. Humans once used to do everything with their hands, but after modernizing, we have become disconnected from work. Weber's thoughts of humans becoming somewhat lazy and sick of work have come true, and this continues to change us. With more machines around us, we are becoming less active. Number 6. Émile Durkheim's prediction of evolution. Émile Durkheim, a French sociologist, predicted the impact of less labor in a very different way. Durkheim said the collective work done by a group of people together creates a bond, and this bond is strengthened by traditional values. People used to treat work like a traditional thing. In the days when money did not exist, physical work didn't just translate to money, but was also a tradition and a custom everyone had to follow. But now, there is a detachment. Durkheim suggested that detachment will make humans fed up. He proposed the idea that humans will evolve and become the exact opposite of what they are. Not everything about his prediction has come true, but a huge part is correct. We are becoming very less immune and weak than our forefathers were, and this makes experts believe that the evolution of humans will continue to make them completely different creatures. Number 5. Amusing ourselves to death. A book written by Neil Postman and published in 1985 made a lot of predictions about our present day, and people still find this book, Amusing Ourselves to Death, relevant to read. In the book, the writer shares the thought-provoking impact of television. He mentioned that the way we convey information is making information less serious. He wrote that on television, the information that is shared is not actually to teach us something, but is merely to entertain us. He presented the idea of sharing information on screen as mere entertainment, and this can be seen happening today. The main idea of the internet and social media was to share information, serious and effective information. But today, you will rarely find anything informative that will help you in your real life on social media. It is all entertainment-based. People mostly question what schools are made for. Why don't they teach things that we will need in our life? The same question must be asked today. Why does social media fail to teach us things, while it was preliminary made for sharing information? These were the questions that Neil Postman asked, taking television as an example. And in 1985, people were not able to answer those questions, nor are people able to answer now. Number 4. Communicating through thoughts. You must have seen science fiction movies that show people communicating through thoughts. In some movies, they show two people holding hands and understanding exactly what the other person is thinking without talking. What if I tell you this idea is predicted by Tesla and can come true? Tesla remarked, "When wireless is perfectly applied, the whole Earth will be converted into a huge brain, which it is, all things being particles of a real and rhythmic whole. We shall be able to communicate with one another instantly, irrespective of distance." Some experts say that Tesla was talking about the internet, but others think Tesla was talking about sharing thoughts with others without actually saying them. But as Tesla says, this needs all of us to be connected, like the things are connected in the brain. With more innovation, it might someday become possible to communicate through thoughts. But till then, our phone is doing that job. Number 3. Big Brother is watching you. George Orwell's novel named 1984 was published in 1949, and it tells a story about a very strange state under an oppressive rule known as Big Brother. The writer called the concept Big Brother. The novel shares the idea of spying on people through police and hidden spies. The idea of Big Brother is watching you was introduced at times when the technology to track someone was not there. Orwell was probably predicting the year 1984. But many believe that the book 1984 makes a lot of predictions about today's world. How all of us are being monitored through the internet and our phones is known to everyone. There is even a conspiracy that some mobile phone takes your picture to monitor your emotions. In many states, the idea of oppression like this still works. People are not allowed to do anything of their free will, and some interpreters of the novel say that the novel tells almost North Korea's story. But the concept of Big Brother is watching you seems to work everywhere. Are we being watched all the time? Number 2. Clash of Civilizations. In 1993, political scientist Samuel P. Huntington predicted many future conflicts. In the article titled Clash of Civilizations, he argued that future conflicts will not be based on economies or power differences, but because of cultural and religious divisions. And many conflicts have occurred in recent times that prove Huntington's prediction right. The conflict between the Middle East and the Western world is because of religious and cultural differences. The fight between countries like Iran and Saudi Arabia, Pakistan and India is also because of different religions. Some experts say that we will witness many other conflicts based on the Huntington concept about the clash of civilizations. Number 1. Use of AI in biology. Many scientists have suggested that the use of AI in biology will become very common. AI will make many developments in the biology sector. To make discoveries, people must have enough information. Scientists study hundreds of books and spend years studying to make discoveries. But humans no longer need to tire themselves. AI is thought to be used for making discoveries in biology. AI can do the work that scientists take decades to do. AI will discover new probabilities that will change the world of biology forever. It is expected that in the next 10 years, AI will make things like the preservation of humans by freezing possible. And at any time, humans will again be able to become alive. The idea of a dead human coming to life is also predicted by many religions as well. Do you think it would be possible? With that, we have reached the end of our video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to press the like button and share it with someone who likes to know about the future. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to never miss any updates. Let us know in the comments section which prediction you think will come true soon. Till the next video, take care and stay tuned.